guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to see the Android 11 ROM, which is the Lineage OS version 18.21, and this is one of the first ROM for Redmi Note 3 which is usable, the Android 11 ROM. So this ROM has been ported by Nasim7500. So yes, great work done, and also the helpers here are the Mr. Jarvis and Trex. So big shout out to them. They have just done a great work by porting this ROM, the Android 11 ROM, for the Redmi Note 3. So yeah, big thanks to them. So yeah, we are going to take a look on it. So guys, let's begin. So as you guys can see here, this is the Android 11 and the Redmi Note 3, the 5-year-old phone is running Android 11, which is just amazing. Yeah, like I didn't expect that this Android 11 ROM will run this good on the Redmi Note 3, but it is running. So yeah, you get to see the Lineage OS version 18.21, and the security patch level you get here is the latest March 5th, and the kernel you get is the Eskrima Kamaui Lightning Blade kernel here. And this is the Lineage OS, the Android 11 ROM. As you can see here, these are the quick settings. This is the home screen, and these are the options you get just the same, and this is the quick settings panel. So first of all, we'll be just seeing through the settings here in the system. These are the options you get. These are just the normal basic Lineage OS options which you get in each and every ROM, the buttons and everything. So I had made a video recently on the Lineage OS 17.1. There will be a card up available here. Go watch it out if you still haven't watched it. And these are all just the same options. The gestures and double tap to wake option here is available. It is showing and I have turned it on, but it is not working. There are many bugs in this ROM which we will be talking about later in the video, so watch the video till the end. So these are the options, and you also get to see here the updater, which I don't know will work or not. Then moving forward, you get to see the digital well-being. Talking about the sounds and vibration stuff, these are all just the same options as the Android 10 available here. You get to see the vibrate for calls and everything. You get to see the phone ringtone and everything. So these are all just the same as Android 10 options. Then moving forward to the display settings, these are all just the same display settings, no changes here. Also you get to see the rotation option, and here you can rotate to 180 degree, so which is a great thing. So yeah, then moving forward to the security here, the screen lock here is just working, but sadly I just don't know that fingerprint works or not, because as you guys know, if you follow me from the previous videos, so you will be knowing that my fingerprint here is just broken. The hardware is broken, the fingerprint sensor here, the hardware is just not working. So I just don't know if the fingerprint scanner works or not, but the lock screen here is just working perfectly fine. Then talking about the battery life here, the battery life here is ridiculous. Like it's not great. I hardly get 2 to 3 hours of screen on time on a single charge. So yes, battery life here is just ridiculous. But you can use it if you want. As you can see, this is the charging and everything. This is the usage, and the screen on time, it is showing 4 hours and 32 minutes, and I charged it for 3 times. Charged it 3 times, and in 3 charge I got 4 hours and 32 minutes of screen on time. So which is not good, you know. So battery life here is just not great. So yes, this was it for the settings, and as you can see, these gestures are working fine, but they just lag sometimes, but otherwise it's just working fine. As you can see, they are smooth enough. So yes, the gestures are working. Then talking about the quick settings, as you can see, that animation, that wallpaper, this is just looking cool, man. So talking about the quick settings, as you can see, the mobile data here is working fine, Wi-Fi is also working, Bluetooth is working. The flashlight here is an issue because the camera here is not working. As you can see, camera in use, it is showing. So yes, the flashlight here is just not working, and you get to see the screen record option available. So yes, that is great. Then talking about the camera, so the camera here is just broken. It is just not working. As you can see, I have externally installed this app, the Google Camera 4.1, but the camera is just not working here. Then talking about the Geekbench here, the Geekbench score I was not able to complete because as you know, the camera is not working. So as the camera is not working at 69%, the test just got stopped. So yeah, that is the reason I was not able to do the Geekbench. Then talking about the safety net here, the safety net status has not passed, so banking apps will just not run. Just show it to you. As you can see, the safety net status has failed, so banking apps will just not run here. Then talking about the internet speed test, there is no issue with the Wi-Fi here, and as you can see, I am not able to open the internet speed application. Okay, it has opened. Now let's see the speed test. This is I am doing on the VoLTE Vi SIM, and let's see how much the speed we are getting. So here are the results: 27.7 and 21.7 Mbps. These are the results we got on the VoLTE, the Vi SIM LTE. So yeah, the speeds are just not bad because this is the first build and there are many bugs available. We'll talk about it. So guys, if you still haven't subscribed to the channel, then please guys subscribe to the channel. It would be great. And there will be the name of the Telegram group here. You can join the Telegram group if you still haven't joined it, and also the link will be in the description below, so you can join the Telegram group from there. Then talking about the calls here, the calls are just working perfectly fine. That is, there are no issues with the calls, so that is great. And the call recorder here is not available sadly, so yeah, that is a bit issue. Then talking about the bugs here, there are so many bugs present here. As this is the first build, this was expected. There are lags here and there now and then, and battery life here is also just rubbish here because I hardly get around 2 to 3 hours of screen on time. So yeah, that is also an issue. Then talking about the other bug, as you know that the camera here is just not working, so that is also a bug present here. The flashlight here is not working as it is showing camera in use. So yes, the camera here is also not working. Then there is another issue that when someone calls you, like whenever I have an incoming call, the phone just wakes up after 2 to 3 seconds. It just starts ringing, but after 3 to 4 seconds it shows me the name. So yeah, this is also a bug present here. Otherwise everything here is just working, and overall it is smooth. The recent apps, the new UI, you get to see the screenshot option. This is the new UI of the screenshot available here. No issues with that too. Long screenshot options here are just also not available, and this is the new option available here. This is the new UI of the Android 11, the device controls and the power off and the restart. So guys, then talking about the another bug here, there is a bug in the buttons here. In the buttons, you get to see the recent option, the short press and the long press. For the short press, I have selected open or close menu, and for the long press, I have selected last app. But this is just not working. Like when you want to open the recent app, this menu just opens up. To open the recent app, you have to long press on this button. Then it opens the recent app. So yes, this is also a bug present here. Okay, so guys, now comes the main part: how to install this ROM, the Android 11 ROM. So first of all, you need to download the ROM. The link will be in the description below. Just download the ROM from there. Then you will be needing a computer, or you can do that on the phone also. Just go to it, just right click on the file and just click on extract to whatever the file name it is. Just click on that and okay, so guys, now as you can see, the extract here is just completed. Now open the file and you can see here read me. Just read the steps how you can install here. The steps are given here, but I'll just show it to you. This is the folder. Just copy this folder to the phone. Just right click and copy, connect the phone to your computer, or you can do all these steps on your phone also. Just extract the file on your phone. I am doing on the computer. The location where you have to copy this file is important. Just to go to the phone, and now whatever the recovery you have, if you are having the TWRP recovery, then you will be having the folder called TWRP. But if you are using the Orange Fox recovery, then you will be having the folder. This is the folder Fox. Just open that folder Fox and go to the backups. In the backups you will be having your serial number. Just click on that serial number, just double click in that serial number folder, just paste that folder. After copying the folder to the phone, just boot the phone to the recovery mode. I assume that you know how to boot to recovery mode. Just press the power button and volume up button to go to the recovery mode. So guys, now after booting to the recovery, after booting to recovery, just wipe the Dalvik cache data system. Just wipe this and then go to the backups. Here, as you can see, this is the option backup. Now the folder you have copied will appear here. As you can see, the Lineage OS 18.1. just select the backup and now just flash it like this. After flashing the backup, just reboot to the system and the ROM will boot. You don't have to flash the GApps or anything, you just have to flash this backup file and you are good to go. Now just boot to the system and the Lineage OS 18.1 based on Android 11 will work on your phone absolutely fine, perfectly. There is another version like the flashable zip file available, but in that zip file I was getting some error, so this is the another way available, the TWRP back ROM file. I'll give the link in the description, so you can just easily flash it using this method and your phone will boot. So yes, that is it. This is how you can flash the Lineage OS 18.1 Android 11 and the ROM will work perfectly fine. This is I am using. So if you are having any issues while flashing this ROM, then you can contact me in the Telegram group if you need any help. So yes, that is it. This was it. This is how you can install the ROM. So guys, that's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to hit the like button. If you are new to this channel, then please guys subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, then you can ask me in the comment section below or in the Telegram group. I'll meet you in the next one. Till then, stay safe, have fun, and bye.